You're watching Wilmington on CBS 10 WILM. Here's your host, Don Ansell.
Kristen Dalton is from Wilmington. She's Miss North Carolina, gone to Vegas for the Miss USA pageant. And during the break, we were talking about pressure. This is a lot of pressure. And you seem, it doesn't appear that you feel pressure, but you said you do what, inside? What do you do to deal with that?
Well, yes, there definitely is pressure, but the biggest way that I deal with it, I'm very strong in my faith. So prayer is a really big part of my life, and I have a great support system in my family. I know who I can trust, and I think that having that inner circle of people that you know that you can trust and not listening to negative outside opinions and that kind of thing is very helpful in keeping you strong and focused towards your goal. And I also have a really incredible communications coach, and he has really helped me with handling pressure. And
have you done mock interviews with your coach? Yeah, you have?
I have, yes.
Tell him props from me.
Okay, I will.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's helping me, with my onstage question and in my interview, but not only that, just how to be a good businesswoman and how to prepare for the job of Miss USA.
How'd you find? Is him, her?
It's a him.
And how'd you find him?
Actually, he is a world-renowned communications coach, and a lot of girls use him.
Yeah.
Yes.
How much time do you spend?
I've spent about 21 hours with him.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. So I'm very lucky that I have him on my team.
And your mom's in the studio with us. And
yes.
She's also beautiful, and
Thank you.
she held this title. Does she give you advice? Do you go to her for advice?
Oh yes,
you
definitely.
Do?
Definitely for guidance and wisdom and for support. But she's always uplifting, and I know that she's always on my side, and that is so incredibly important in something like this. And she has been the one who has taken me everywhere that I've gone, putting miles on her car, paying for gas. She's gone shopping with me. I mean, tireless
she flies for
shopping.
And she also flies for USA.
Yes, she does.
And
3 and 4 days a week. She has 3 other children. So props to her for putting me first. I like that.
She's smiling over there. Now, do you have to have a platform for the Miss USA pageant?
Miss America has a platform.
Yeah.
Okay, and Miss USA has five or six charitable alliances that we work with.
Charitable alliances.
Including the American Cancer Society, Breast and Ovarian Cancer Research, Legislation and Advocation, Susan G. Komen for the Cure, Gilda's Club, and the USO.
I don't know if you remember, and we tried to get the clip from this but we couldn't get it in time. The 2007 Miss Teen USA, it was Miss South Carolina, and she was asked an education question about geography, and her answer became, she got flustered, and her answer, she became really the butt of jokes for the next week, and the talk show circuit had her on, and do you remember that? Did you see that?
Yes.
And now you were already had your mind, I'm going to be
Miss USA.
Yeah.
2009.
What did you think when you saw that?
I just felt really bad for her because I do know her personally. And,
oh, you do?
Yes, I do. And she is the sweetest person, and she is actually very smart. And she was a huge front runner for the title. And that
killed it, didn't
it? It did. She actually put a lot of pressure on herself during that commercial break, and that's something that you can't do. And she turned inward and closed, and her listening skills just kind of went off. So I definitely felt for her because she had such a great chance for the crown, and she just became a victim of putting too much pressure on herself.
Mm-hmm. Did you talk to her after it happened?
Yes, I did.
Yes.
Yeah.
She was, I'm sure.
Actually, she handled it really well because she made the most of the situation for sure. I mean, she signed with Donald Trump as a model. She had so many opportunities. She actually had more opportunities than Miss Teen USA did. So she was a great businesswoman in handling that situation.
Do you still keep up with her?
No.
No.
I don't. I haven't spoken with her in a while.
Is there an interview with the judges before the TV event that counts towards your final score?
Yes, there is. We have 2 interviews with one panel of judges and an interview with another panel of judges, and they're, I think, 5 minutes each.
Do you know who the judges are?
No.
You don't know?
It's a big secret because they don't want us to, do research on them or find anything out.
But the Donald will be part of that, will he? Right?
He won't be a part of the
sit in on
interview
it?
process. He won't be, but we meet him later, and that's when he kind of makes his choices.
What, are you anxious about the interview?
No, not at all.
You're not?
I used to be, but now, no, but now I'm excited about it because I see it as an opportunity to show the judges, like I told you before, why they should choose me as Miss USA and why I am the best candidate for the job.
This is a worldwide telecast.
Yes.
In several countries.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think about that?
I don't really think about it,
Yeah.
but it is really exciting.
So you go to Vegas and you compete for Miss USA, and if you win, it's on to Miss Universe.
Yes, sir, which is in August in the Bahamas.
Yeah.
So not a lot of time to prepare, but I think by that point I'll be pretty prepared, and I have a great committee behind me. I mean, I have Donald Trump, Paula Shugart, all the people in New York City, my family still. So.
All right, let's take a 360 or a 180. Marriage, family.
Later on,
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to be a career woman first. I have ambitions and goals that I'm going to accomplish. I want to change the world, leave my mark before I settle down.
Now, you were able to vote for the first time in a presidential election in November.
Yes.
Yeah. How do you feel about politics? Not for you, but just participating in the process. I imagine you did.
Well, it's definitely important for youth to be involved in voting.
Did you get involved in the whole, I don't mean as an advocate for one candidate or another, but just in what was going on during the campaign? Did you follow it?
Yes, of course I did follow it. I watched every debate.
Yeah.
But I wasn't deeply involved in this campaign. In the 2004 election, I held voter registration drives in all the high schools in New Hanover County, and I did a mock presidential election in my high school, and I did a PSA announcement on encouraging teens to vote. So I was most involved in the 2004 election, but yeah, I definitely voted in this election, and I kept up to date with everything.
Yeah. What's the best advice you ever got?
Oh my gosh, that's a good question. Best advice I've ever got: never have any regrets. I would have to say, just live your life with no regrets.
You have a big group of folks going with you to Vegas from Wilmington?
Not really a big group because it's so expensive.
Right.
I mean, you have to pay for the plane ticket and then the hotel and the.
But you have a
and the
support
ticket.
group going down with you?
I do. I have my whole family that's going, and I have a few friends that are coming.
Your
so.
siblings, all three, the
Oh
other?
yes.
Really?
Oh yes, they'll definitely be there. So, yay! They get to watch me win.
It's going to. No matter what happens,
I just have to think like that.
you're going to have a busy year. I mean, you're going to you're representing North Carolina. You could be Miss USA. You will be Miss North Carolina.
Right. Yes, if I don't win Miss USA, I'm still going to continue being a dynamic Miss North Carolina USA because I am representing my state. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and there are 50 other girls that would love to be in my shoes. So I'm definitely still going to take pride in that and do whatever I can to make a difference in my state.
What are some of the things that you would do throughout the year? We have about 30 seconds.
I would still work with Special Olympics of North Carolina. I'm an ambassador for the USO, so I continue working for the troops and soldiers' families. And I also want to travel abroad and do mission work representing North Carolina.
Best of luck.
Thank you.
In Vegas.
Thank you so much.
We're very excited that you're from Wilmington and that you go down to Vegas to represent the state.
Thank you. I'm the first girl from Wilmington to be Miss North Carolina USA. So.
Ever?
Yes.
Thanks, Kristen.
Thank you.
Kristen Dalton. If you'd like to see Byline online, go to WILM-TV.com. Once you get there, just click on Byline, WILM-TV.com. I'm Don Ansel for Byline Wilmington. We'll see you next week.
You've been watching Byline Wilmington on CBS 10 WILM. Join us every Sunday morning at 11 as we explore the issues that concern you.